Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann Resonance Report for Thursday, May the 15th. How are you guys feeling? All right, overall yesterday, the day was relatively calm. This big blank patch was pretty much the whole day yesterday. Not a lot going on. We still have this interesting pattern of the vertical lines that are coming down, although not all of them are reaching the bottom right now. Back here, we had a lot more that were coming all the way down. Now they're here, but they're not as many reaching the bottom. So there's a change in the pattern, even though the pattern is sort of still there. Like I said about this yesterday, this is not something that I have seen very often, and so I don't have a lot of data to give you on what this necessarily means. It felt like a countdown up to the timeline jump, and that pressure feeling is still gone for me, which is a huge relief. I mean, let's just be honest, I was tired of that, but I will keep observing that. All right, so today, last night around midnight or so, we started to get this little slowly building push of release energy. You see the red around the white there? The white in the middle is a little bit of new energy coming in with it. So this is very common when it's associated with the crown or the third eye. The release is small and it brings new energy with it, kind of like a power wash to that space. For us in the Western Hemisphere, this is a lot of the time when we're sleeping, this type of energy comes in. There's so many of us in that state that it will get there. But you know, if you're not in the Western Hemisphere, that doesn't mean you're not receiving it. It's just a pattern I've noticed. But what I will say about this type of release energy is it tends to kind of push on those little insecurities that we have, especially around our connections to source or our clairs. This energy that looks like this tends to have that type of effect. We had the same thing very early yesterday morning come in right after that timeline jump. When I was in meditation, I was kind of asking about these two little blips, and what I heard was this is like trying to integrate some of the new changes in your timeline shift. So it's letting go or trying to get you to let go of some sort of limiting belief or something that you're holding on, causing doubt about your connection, specifically about your connection to source or your clairs, so that you can match up with the frequency that this timeline jump is bringing forward. Meditation this morning was all about making sure I'm continuing to focus. My guides were very good about reminding me this morning, hey, you're letting yourself get a little off track. You're letting yourself get distracted by some of this icky out around you, some of the stuff going on that literally you can do nothing about and doesn't have any direct impact on you, but you're still allowing yourself to kind of get drawn into it. Kind of like the idea of your neighbors having a fight and you're sitting out on the porch listening. Do you really need to be listening? So just be mindful of the little things that are siphoning off your energy or pulling away your attention. There's a lot of conflict going on in the world around us right now. We don't necessarily have to contribute to that conflict, right? We've got our own. Like, why do I need more? And I would love to encourage everyone, instead of using the phrase fake it till you make it, which to me doesn't resonate because I don't want to lie to myself. That feels false. So instead, I'd love for us to use the phrase, how about let's believe it till we see it? Because that's how manifestation works, right? So believe it till you see it, friends. It's on its way. It's on its way. I do have cards. Hold on. All right, here's our cards for today. So my guides are saying there's a lot of things that are buried down in our roots that are kind of being pushed on right now. This is an effort to get us to release those things that are holding us back, especially the ones that we know we're holding on to, we know that aren't helping us, that are helping to hold us back and making us feel unstable, right? There's a lot of conflict going on around us, so my guides are asking us to allow our third eye to be our GPS in this case. Allow you to be your guide. This will help to lead you to a place where you feel better or more of a celebration, but you can't focus on the conflict. You got to allow your GPS to come through, friends. Just saying. Also, I want to encourage everybody to not do that thing that most of us do where we tag our compliments. Someone gives you a compliment and you instantly downgrade it by saying something like, oh, I got it at Target when someone compliments your shirt. Instead of doing that, how about we just say thank you today? How about we just allow that beautiful gift to sit in the air, right? It's an absolutely beautiful morning here in Illinois. I'm excited for today. Let's get our day started. We're going to ground here in Mother Earth and set our intentions in the present moment. Are you ready? Because I am. Take a nice big deep breath in. Release, drop your shoulders, and just remember, today's a great day. It's just getting started. Listen to the birds singing. Literally, they want you to come outside and play. What are you going to do today? what are you going to do? It's a great day, friends. It's a great day.